is about to happen in Kisumu. So, what is this rally about? This rally is a defining moment for the party ODM. It is a defining moment for those who subscribe to ODM and the Linda Mwananchi movement. So let us just touch base and see what is happening. Let us discuss the current situation in Kenya, not just to report on it, but the mood of the country. Today in the evening, no, yesterday, one of the senators, you can imagine a senator is being roughed up in Kisumu. A senator was roughed up in Kisumu, and yes, we let it pass. So that is how we are politically at the moment. Uh, we don't really care. Politics is controlled by goons. And remember, Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna were in Vihiga on the video that I've just played for you. These guys were in Vihiga yesterday, I think. And there was crowd. And in politics, when you see crowd, then there's attention. There is something moving on in between the Linda Mwananchi movement and the ground. So the ground, I've started listening to Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna. That is an indication of where the political direction, especially for the youth, is going. So today, if you are in Nairobi, Kenya, I think it's past midnight. We are going to witness a very, very big rally, and here in Africa, we are going to cover it for you live. So please, 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 tafadhali, enda pale kwenye YouTube, subscribe, so we don't want to miss any part of this action here on Africa 24. Consistency matters. So Babu Owino and Eddie Sufuna have been consistent, led by one James Agri Orengo. And remember, this issue of James Orengo has been very, very controversial. Very controversial. People are saying, you mzee bwana, you can leave the. How can you align yourself with the youth? You know, you need to be on this other side of ODM. But I think James Orengo, let us give him his flowers while he's still alive. This guy has been consistent on what he believes, even when Raila was alive. The things that James Orengo believed in, he used to express himself. Hey, I don't want this. I don't like this, and this is my position. And we have lived to see the real James Orengo right now, being the governor of Sierra. And he said he would rather be on the right side of history. He would rather be consistent with the movement. So there is multi-party democracy, ladies and gentlemen, and we cannot kill multi-party democracy. There is the issue of zoning that is happening throughout, that is being discussed by these political players. And why are they just discussing zoning? Yeah, why are they discussing zoning at this particular moment? And you have been an MP or a senator for a very long time. You know very well that according to the Kenyan constitution, anybody can vie anywhere they deemed fit to vie, but you don't want political challenge in your area. So, what are these politicians discussing or saying about zoning? I want you guys to leave a comment up there and tell me whether zoning is the way to go, or uh, we we need to stick to the multi-party democracy. Do you think your area, if you come from Rift Valley, do you think that Rift Valley should be left for UDA candidates alone? Do you think that you DCP Central Province should be left for DCP candidates alone? I mean, this is a dangerous trend. Very, very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. If you think, if you are in the biggest political party, East and Central African region, then you should not be scared of zoning. I don't know what is really scaring you of zoning, but one candidate really put it. One ODM candidate who is vying for Moroni parliamentary, Robert Nyasuna. Kudos to you for being frank about zoning. He said it very, very clearly that this zoning will eat us up all. All of us who are in ODM, UDA will finish all of us. We are all going home. So we don't want zoning because zoning will confuse our voters. They will vote for the right good candidates that are here and they leave the ODM candidates. That is the beauty about kicking out zoning from our areas. And why are we kicking out zoning? Because we all want development. We all want development. And guys, thank you for tuning in. I can see so many people are watching me from X. Santeni Sana. For being part of this discussion this evening. Although I cannot view your comment, make sure that way umeenda pale ukabonyeza hapo kwa YouTube. We are on Digital Media, Afric YouTube page, Afric 24. You'll see our logo there, and make sure that you subscribe and follow us for this beautiful content that we normally brings. Sometimes very, very good speakers to tell us what they believe in and tell us where the direction the country is taking. For me, I will give you my opinion. Uh, Kisumu has always been an ODM strong territory. It has always been an opposition zone. They find themselves in a very unfamiliar territory tomorrow, or rather this morning, that one of the son of the soil, Babu Owino, is coming to Kisumu. And we want to see whether the people of Nyalenda will throw stones or disrupt Babu Owino's rally in Kisumu. That will be so barbaric and called for, and that should desist. Our leaders are used to goonism. So goonism is taking trend and taking toll in Kenyan politics. And for one reason, the policemen, they don't want to face these charges of criminality during the riot. Some of them have been accused, some of them are in jail. So these goons have taken shape so well. They have taken the position to guard. I don't know what they are guarding. I don't know what they are protecting. But you cannot protect the internet space. Here we will still tell you what is happening on the ground. We will still come here and consume. If you don't want to consume, you can switch on. Kuna monologue. There are people who are talking on the other side, but here we'll bring for you all the stories as they happen. If the government of the day has done good, you'll hear it here on Africa 24. If the opposition leaders are doing or having a function, you will also have it here. We will have it in brief. We will break it down for you the way you want it. Unlike the mainstream media, we will break it down, and you have got the freedom to come into the platform and say whatever you want to say, so long as it will not be some rhetoric that will cause violence or mayhem or antagonize the community. Give us your mind. We want a peaceful country at the end of the day. We also want a peaceful elections in 2027. There are many players in this election. One thing I always ask the viewers at home and those who come on this panel, what kind of president do you want in 2027? In 2022, my choice was clear that this is the kind of president I want, and indeed, the president won the election. So here we are once again. Just hold on a second. Yeah, I am joined here by my good friend Eric, and he's going to tell us what he thinks about the rally that is going to happen in Kisumu. Erico, today, Onyonka. Yesterday, Onyonka was really roughed up in Kisumu by the goons. He was chased away, and tomorrow, uh, Babu Owino, rather today, Kenyan time, is having a very big rally with Sifuna in Jomo Kenyatta, I think it's Jomo Kenyatta grounds in Kisumu. What do you think about what is going on in Kenyan politics?
Yeah, I think what I can say, the Kenyan politics has really degenerated to a very like dangerous level. You know, people are saying the same thing with Haiti. You know, Haiti started. The politicians started the same way. They armed like goons, you know, against their opponents, and that culture kind of metamorphosized into what Haiti is currently going through. So these politicians are actually playing with fire, you know, because people always like they've been talking about these goons, you know, after politics, what else? Because they still have to earn their bread. Yeah, so after this period of campaigning and you know elections, the politicians will not need them again for a certain time, and then these goons they still have to make money. What will they do? They will go out there and look for money the only way that they know how to, and that is attacking people. I don't know if any of you saw that video of what happened in Kisumu. Those two goons, they just walked tags. They just smacked this guy at the back of the head with I don't know what was that, a metal rod.
A metal. I saw it, and
Yeah.
I say, I've always said that that is the most dangerous city that you can walk at night, and the security operators are not doing anything about it. Let me tell
And that
you.
is.
Hmm? For me, if Erico, we would rather walk in Nairobi CBD in the middle of the night and catch a cab or go wherever we want to go. But in Kisumu, oh my God, look at the kind of violence, look at the kind of technique that they are using right now.
Yeah.
They leave you for dead down there. I saw that thing, and it was scary.
It was scary. I'm like, I saw that. I'm like, these guys, you know, that is murder because the guy was left there lifeless. I don't even know if that guy is alive because the force that they hit that guy with, you know, we used to back in the days when we were still young and I was living, you know, next to next to Madare, you know, Madare, the ghetto.
Ghetto,
So
eh?
yeah. So
Madare Valley.
yes, I had friends that were in the same school, and life happens, and then they became these small time tags. They used to do, what we used to call ngeta.
Oh, Ngeta,
Yeah,
yeah.
ngeta. You know what? You just come from behind, and then you just choke the person. And the moment you choke the person, the other two or three friends of yours, they just ransack his pockets.
let me
And then,
let me give you a story. I
yeah.
also grew up in Italy. So one of these Christmas Eves, I went, of course, partying somewhere in town. So we went to Florida with my friends and all that. So I didn't know. I lost track of time. And there was a famous club in Isili. It was used to be called Mateso Bila Chuki.
Yeah, I know it's about.
You know Mateso Bila Chuki. I know those guys who grew
Yes.
up in Isili, they would know Mateso Bila Chuki.
Yeah,
So
Mateso
after
Bilachuki.
F2, we would wind up and have a dance in MBC. It had got some very nice Lingala music, which I enjoyed. So there I am. I have lost track of time, and I am a teenager. I am young. I am, energetic. I can club everywhere that I want. So I decided to go. Okay, fine. I alight on Matatu and decide to walk towards. No, first of all, I decide to go home. Then I realized that okay, I think it is too early for me to sleep right now, and I thought that it was midnight. It was like morning. Then I'm like kind of confused. Then I in my head I'm saying like in this it must be around midnight, but it was at around 4 5 in the wee hours of the morning. So I decided to go to for a walk, to go to the club, just to enjoy myself, because I said, it's midnight bana, hakuna kulala, and it's Christmas Eve bana. There's no way me I'm going to Kesha in the club. So there's these teenagers who are watching a movie somewhere in 8th Street Eastleigh. Then they saw me staggering, ndio huyo mimi bana naingia kama utero, So one of them, I saw them running, and I knew one thing. I used to play basketball around that place, so I knew that these guys they've caught me this evening. So they are coming. I already spotted them. I spotted one of them crossing the road very very fast. There's nobody on the road there. It's only me and them. So one of them crossed the road and came from behind. And the moment he held my neck from behind, I threw him on the other side. I was so fit. So the other guy came, and three of them, and then I started hearing them saying, "Hey bwana, huyu jamani mkubwa sana, kujeni kujeni." Kujeni msaidie. But it was a fight. But they left me down there. But they didn't stab me with a knife. But I think if they had a knife, they would have stabbed me. I would have been no more. Yeah, because I was really. I mean, it is not the best thing to do. When these thugs come, let them pick whatever they want to pick, and you go your way. So they went to the club. Only to realize that it had rained, and I was wearing my white nice jeans, my sport shoes. Boss, I was looking so. Yani when I got into the club, the bouncer was like, "Hey boss, kwani umetoka wapi? Unaenda wapi bwana? Wewe ni mchafu sana, rudi bwana." Najiangalia bwana, kweli mimi ni mchafu bwana. Then I started walking back. Now instead of walking back home, I decided to look for these thugs. I said that this is my wood. Mutaniletea hizo vitu zangu. So I went to a place. I told the guy, man, you know the guys who walinipiga ngeta. I need my ID. They can take the money, but I need my ID now. Wakaniambia bana Jo, manzi bigi, ngojea tu hapo, ID tunakuletea Jo, ID tunakuletea. I got my ID and I went home. Niwaambia bana, mmekula Christmas vizuri, lakini tutakutana tu. So but anyway, to cut the long story short, crime in Kisumu is very very dangerous. I remember there was a friend of mine who came from the US, and when they alighted in Kisumu, they were being traced by guys the whole time. Let me tell you, when you go to Kisumu, they can identify you very very fast. If you are, you are, when ni mgeni au jamba, ni wanajuana. Hao ni wageni, vile wanatembea, vile wameng'ara nini, these are not guys who are from here. Vile wanaongea nini, hao ni watu wa Nairobi, wametoka mbali nini, wako na mabag nini, that is an identity. Tayari when you alight with a bag, now you become a target immediately. So they trace them to the hotel where they were going. The whole day walifanya kazi yao. They went out in the evening, but when they were coming back, at the gate there, they pounced on them and they robbed them almost everything, plus their passport. Plus their passports, American passports. They couldn't come back. They had to organize themselves. So these are towns that the security operators in the country need to do something about it. There are gangs operating in Kisumu, and they are well known if you ask locals, but they are so scared to mention those gangs. Ukienda Kisumu, uende sijui China squad, sijui nani nani, hizo squad zote, Baghdad boys. I used to hear all those gangs operating, and sadly, there are leaders who used to head these gangs who are now vying for positions in in government. So in parliament, either it's the county assembly, the senate, or MCA. Yeah. So it's a very very sad scenario. Very very sad. So I'm glad you saw that clip. Me, it really shocked me. It was in broad daylight, and do you know there is no follow up of media? There is no follow, there's no briefing of the policeman. The police telling us, yes, we've seen this video. We are pursuing these criminals. These are people who are known. There is no police or OCS who is coming out to tell the story. It is all over the media there. The Interior Minister CS Murkomen saw that video. The PS who comes from that region saw that video, and they did nothing about it. So
it's because probably they also cause the PS himself he's been photographed around those goons.
No,
and he's been fingered in so many incidences of him sending those goons, and apparently some of those goons, they even brag. They on the streets they say we cannot be arrested. Mkubwa atatutoa. Mkubwa is who? That PS himself.
Wow.
Because they are like the ones that attacked the Senate.
Did you hear what the CS for internal security said about it?
Yeah, I heard that. That is ridiculous.
Pathetic. Mimi nakwambia Kenya, there are things that go on that unasikia tu unasema. You feel like you know, when a whole CS talks like that, you just get a bowl next to you, you feel like puking, you know. Unataka kutapika. A whole CS saying that atigunzu wametoroka inchi, they cannot trace them. And they have that intel, and na wana wako na intel pia na watu wa Tanzania. If they need to get them, they will get them.
If they need to get them, in fact, because you being a Kenyan getting into TZ, even the local police will know that you're there. Tanzania itself is a police state. It's a place where if you're new, even the cops will know that you're around there.
Can you imagine? Hata lugha yenyewe watajua huyu jamani wakuja.
Hata lugha yenyewe. I drove fast like on transit through Tanzania. The moment you get in there with a Kenyan car, you know, you already marked, because we were stopped so many times by those Tanzanian police. I was asking the driver, hey, why are we being stopped so many times? We were stopped there. Now we drive like a few kilometers down the road. There is another police pulling us over. The driver said, no, this is how Tanzanian police are when they.
Okay, Eric. I think we have lost Eric. Now a quick one, a quick one. I think I lost you there, and thank you for sharing that story. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I'm here. I can hear you clearly.
Now, my last point, and then we wind up all this. There's this story that is really trending in Kenya. No, before I go to that story of Nyugush, I don't know whether you saw the story of Nyugush, the comedian. This is one of my favorite comedians. What is happening with our comedians in Kenya? Did you hear the story?
No. Maybe you can just.
No. they're having problems. I think they're divorcing with the wife. This couple,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I saw it. I just like glanced through the story.
Mm-hmm.
I did not go into details, but I just saw his picture and I think the wife or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, and then I just read the headlines about divorcing and all that. I don't really follow the this entertainment scene of
Mm-hmm.
Kenya and doing
Anyway, that's a topic for another day. We will come
for
and
another
discuss. We'll come and discuss that particular issue and so many other issues that are going on. Now, lastly, before I know you want to rush somewhere. UDA and ODM zoning war. There is a war that is happening between UDA and ODM. ODM broad-based members are saying that they don't want any other political parties in their zones. Kama ni ODM Vihiga ni ODM, hatutaki UDA, hatutaki chama chingine. What do you think about this?
I think that's old politics, and knowing how Ruto operates.
Mm-hmm.
The word is on the street that.
Oh, the word is on the street. I think there's a call coming in for.
So
Mhm.
yeah.
The word is on the streets.
Remember, yeah. Remember when Sifuna was talking about these ODM meetings that are being held and with ODM colors and stuff like that. So he was asking, where's the money coming from? Yeah, because he's a SG. He signs off those checks.
Mm-hmm.
ODM is broke as a party.
Hawana pesa, pesa inatoka. But kitu ile mimi naona hii ni maoni yangu. Unajua pia unaweza choka, rais amechoka kupatia watu pesa. Amechoka kupatia watu pesa bana. Kila saa bana, wewe utakuwa unapatia tu mtu pesa na uoni matunda.
Now you had what Kinasudi were saying that Sasa City these people there's nothing that they bring to the table. It's like with the people.
Sudi wanasoma ground bwana. Sudi ni mtu wa ground. Anasema hawa jamaa bwana rais wewe, hawa jamaa wanatuchezea shere. But okay, Erico, let's leave it there. And nice having you around. Thank you for calling, and I hope to see you tomorrow for the same commentary. I will be following up Babu Owino's story the whole day in Kisumu. I know there will be running battles between riot police goons here and there, beating up people. This barbaric war will continue in Kisumu tomorrow. But for us, we need to tell our Kenyan people that it is time that we get our politics right. If I've got something to say, allow me to say it. If you can't consume it, go to the next product. Unaenda kwa the next product ama the next shop. Kama duka yangu haina ile kitu unataka, kama duka ya Babu Owino na Sifuna haina kitu ile unataka, wewe toka polepole, ngojea rali yako, uende kwa duka ile unapenda. Hiyo ndio siasa. Anyway, asante sana jamaa. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for those who subscribe to Afrique 24. If you are watching us on X page, please make a point of going to our YouTube page and subscribing, follow, like, na utasikia hizi commentary kila wakati. Asanteni sana. We'll see you tomorrow.